Hello YouTube, this is Rhino Dan. So as promised, I'm going to show you what my garage looks like now that I cleaned it up. And you're wondering, what is this black motorcycle in my garage? It's a Harley Davidson Lowrider S. I just picked it up about a week and a half ago. I traded in my Ninja 400 for it. I love it. I'll have to make a full review video on it later and why I traded it in. I just wanted to show you guys what I've been up to. Let me rotate. So my daughter's RC car is built. Mine is not. I have complications and I gotta rebuild it. So I got things I gotta do. So here we go. I'm gonna take you off to the next part. This video might be a little lengthy. I'm gonna say I'm sorry in advance. Yeah, it looks like a whole bunch of bedding and a whole bunch of craziness, but this is the van. I finally got stage 1 done. I have 2 fans back there, a roof fan, bed, insulation in. It's pretty awesome. I have a 200 watt inverter so I can run a laptop, no problem, or an iPad. Hook it up, runs it just fine. Super cool. Here's my 2 battery system, my electronics, my wiring that I ran. Everything's pretty good. Yeah, so now I just gotta take down the bedding and stuff like that, and here we go. I am very particularly proud of this. This is my bulkhead wall that I finished up with the Kilomat for more insulation and sound deadening, which was pretty awesome because no one wants to hear the rattling and the clankiness when you're riding on the road. It makes everything quiet. So it's very cool. Alright, on to the next point. I wish I would have got this side gap right here, which is pretty big. I don't know how I'm going to fill it up for my trip coming up. I was hoping to have some wood and then put something there, because this is, you know, pretty big gap here, and I didn't get a chance to get it all done. Time definitely has been elusive. Building RC cars, doing a bunch of stuff. I don't know, this time just goes by so fast. It's probably why you guys haven't heard too much from me lately, because I've been just so much busy working on stuff. But anyway, yeah. So I want to get that done. Also, the goal is to have under the bed right here. Let me show you. Let me get down off the bed. I should stop the video. Alright. So I have all this under the bed storage, which is really cool. I wanted to have a pull-out refrigerator right here that pulls out like this on like bearing rails, so I can just roll it out, roll it in, and then everything would be cool. And then I can have a refrigerator like right here. It'd be really nice. Didn't get that done yet, obviously, but I will eventually. The bed frame is solid, and I used Delrin as a washer. Plastic. Here's in the side view of it. I bolted it to the floor. When I shake this, the whole bed shakes. It doesn't rattle when I'm driving, and the bed's pretty awesome. Alright, enough of this. Alright, so back here is our fans. These fans are really awesome. They rotate, and it's pretty cool to have inside the vehicle. Here are my USBs I put in so I can charge and do cool things like that for the phone. And it locks into place when you're done. Alright, so that's done right there. Alright, I have crash bars. I put crash bars on my Harley. It was probably my first real modification I did for it. So in case I drop it at slow speed, because I'm not really good at slow speed maneuvering, it's not my thing, not my forte. It's going to have to be, because this thing's a beast. It's heavy and it's awesome. Another thing is too, I am getting a new seat. Hopefully it comes in today. The stock seat is no good. CC Rider sent me an email saying they do not have a seat that fits the 2022 Lowrider S. Hallow said that the Lowrider S and the Street Bob are the same bike, but they're not. They're similar, but they're not, because CC Rider has no seats that will fit it. Also, the Lowrider S has the holy trinity of suspension. Inverted forks in the front and a mono shock in the rear. That is the holy trinity of suspension. If it's good enough for MotoGP, which is the pinnacle of suspension, it's more than good enough for anything else that follows its suit. Alright, logging off. So now that there are foam headboards out of the way, I don't know if you guys can see that, but we have probably about 6 inches back there. We could have moved the bed further back and been on the back wall. We didn't do that for a couple reasons. One, we wanted options. If we wanted to build back there, we can build back there like a pull down or maybe a fold down kitchen. And two, we might put a mini split air AC on the back wall on this side. And I wanted options. So now that the bed's permanently bolted in, it's going nowhere. I know you might say, well, you only have like this much space of walkway. That's true. And if we put the bed like a traditional van build, north and south like this, that means we'd have no headroom. We would have more walkway, but we're not putting in our kitchen. If we do make a kitchen, it will be an outdoor kitchen and we'll be facing that way. We don't need to cook inside this space. And to me, it's more important to have a comfortable bed like this. This is an extremely comfortable bed. I've slept on it many a times. And having headroom where I'm not hitting my head on the roof, than having more walkway. Plus, this space is plenty big enough for me to do things I need to do in here. And I have this bulkhead right here that I can add to it if I wanted to put some molly on there or do something else. And with all the under the bed storage, which we have tons, and if I needed to, I can put something on this wall. So I'm not really too worried about it. I know everybody's saying, you didn't do it like everybody else on YouTube. Yeah, we didn't. It's our van, so we did what we want to. But that's what's going on. Alright, gonna add to this in a second. Here's my brother.
Nice.